Happy New Year to all of you. We are ready for, well, actually, we just get kicked off now. This is West Ham United versus Manchester United, and we are live here on Avid Sports 2 to bring in the new year. And, well, let's just get on with it. My name is Oscar. I'll be taking you through the match this evening. So, the first ever Manchester United visit to Stratford at the London Stadium. So, what is it going to be like this evening? We have no idea what it's going to be like. But anyway, we're going to have a look at the lineup. So, let's just dive into it. So, we'll start off with the West Ham United lineup. In the goal is Darren Randolph, Obiang, Reid, Ogbonna, and Creswell are the back four. Kouyaté, Nordfeld, Antonio, and Fuguli are in the midfield with Dimitri Payet and Lanzini up front. The substitutions are Andy Carroll, Adrian Noble, Ayew, Ashley Fletcher, the former Manchester United student, Fernandes, and Quina. The lineup for Manchester United: David De Gea is in goal, Antonio Valencia, Phil Jones, Marcus Rojo, and Matteo Darmian are the back four. And Herrera, Michael Carrick, Pogba, Lingard are in the midfield with Ibrahimovic and Mkhitaryan up front. Actually, it's actually a 4-3-3 for Manchester United. Sorry, it's Herrera, Carrick, and Pogba in the midfield with Lingard and Ibrahimovic up front. So we haven't really properly kicked off from our view. So a little bit of a premature thing. I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles is being screeched around the London Stadium, around the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, which was scheduled to host the Olympic Games back in 2012. A huge success, but now it's home to West Ham United. And this is their first ever season, of course, without having their home as Upton Park. So it's West Ham United versus Manchester United, and we now have kickoff here at the London Stadium. It's West Ham to kick off, and it's here Randolph. Here is Ogbonna trying to find Kouyaté between them and Creswell. Manchester United also trying to get the ball back. Here is Carrick, Pogba, Mkhitaryan, back to Pogba. Marcus Rojo. And we should note that that's one of the main absentees from the Manchester United squad is Eric Bailly. He's gone off to join off with the Ivory Coast for the African Cup of Nations this year. So how much is he going to be missed? We have no idea. Manchester United just controlling the pace now, just keeping it calm. A forward pass gone too far. West Ham have the ball back. Randolph gets it back and kicks it away once again. Here's Antonio Valencia trying to be contained by Payet. Finds Phil Jones and then Rojo. Goes to Matteo Darmian, who just crosses it in. Try to Ibrahimovic. Lingard. Carrick. Lingard to Valencia. Antonio Valencia, that is. Michael Carrick once again. Finds Lingard, who tried to find Herrera, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Looks like to be Manchester United's throw-in. Yeah, it's Manchester United's throw-in. Antonio Valencia going to be throwing it in. 2 minutes gone. Currently looking at the standings at the moment. Manchester United are currently, if my memory fails to exceed me, Manchester United are still in 6th and have been since like October or November. but currently they've been unbeaten so far in their last 10. Their last loss, of course, was a 4-0 thrashing by Chelsea back in mid-October. And since then, they got 4. And in the last 10, they got 4 draws and 6 wins. A 0-0 draw at Burnley, a 3-1 win away to Swansea, a 1-1 draw against Arsenal, a 1-1 win against West Ham at home, a 1-1 draw against Everton, and then their last 5 has been wins. A 1-0 win over Tottenham, a 2-1 win away to Palace, a 2-0 win away to West Brom, a 3-1 win at home to Sunderland, and yesterday just a 2-1 win. Well, this is on New Year's Eve, a 2-1 win over Middlesbrough. West Ham at the moment are currently have lost 4 of their last 10. 3 they've won, and of course 3 they have drawn. They have lost 2-0 against Everton. They drew 1-1 against Stoke. They lost 3-2 at home to Spurs. They drew 1-1, of course, against Manchester United, of course. They lost 5-1 to Arsenal at home. They drew 2-2 with Liverpool. They won 1-0 against Burnley, won 1-0 against Hull, and won 4-1 against Swansea City, which of course cost Bob Bradley his job at the Swans. And they lost their game on New Year's Eve against the champions Leicester. Currently 4 minutes gone, still 0-0. West Ham have got the ball. Just going to try to control it. Here's Mark Noble. Finds Kouyaté. Payet going for a shot, and it's really gone far. Really gone far for him. Last 17 games have started as Dimitri Payet. Of course, games have kicked off at 3 o'clock earlier on today. We haven't been able to cover them. But I'll tell you the scores now while just looking forward. The scores in the Premier League earlier on today is Middlesbrough 0, Leicester City 0, Everton 3, Southampton 0, Manchester City 2, Burnley 1. Manchester City were down to 10 men. Fernandinho got sent off, as Ibrahimovic just got offside just then. Sunderland got a late draw against Liverpool 2-2. West Brom have won 3-1 against Hull, and it's currently 0-0 here. In the Championship, we'll just have a look at the what's happened in the Championship. It finished 3-1 at St Andrews between Birmingham City and Brentford. Brentford got that win. Blackburn Rovers have won 1-0 against the Championship leaders Newcastle. Bristol City have lost 2-3 at home to Reading. Burton Abbey lost 1-0 at home to Preston North End. Cardiff City won 1-0 against Aston Villa. Fulham have lost 2-1 to Brighton and Hove Albion. So Brighton and Hove Albion, if I'm not much mistaken, go to the top of the Championship by 2 points ahead of Newcastle. Leeds United have won 3-0 ahead of Rotherham United. Norwich City won 3-0 ahead of Derby County. Nottingham Forest have lost 1-0 to Barnsley. Queen's Park Rangers won 2-1 against Ipswich. It's drew 0-0 at Hillsborough between Sheffield Wednesday and Wolverhampton Wanderers, and Wigan Athletic have lost 1-0 at home to Huddersfield. In the Sky Bet League 1, it's... Yeah, just having a look. In the Sky Bet League 1 is AFC Wimbledon. They've drew 2-2 with Millwall. Bury have lost 3-1 to Sheffield Wednesday. Charlton Athletic have won 4-1 against Bristol Rovers. Chesterfield have won 0-0 against... Chesterfield have drew 0-0 against Milton Keynes, as West Ham got on attack right now. There's Dimitri Payet going for a shot and it's just blocked under. Back to what I've been just saying now. Coventry City have drew 2-2 with Bolton Wanderers. Gillingham have lost 1-0 at home to Oxford. Northampton Town have lost 2-1 to Bradford. Oldham Athletic have drew 0-0 with Port Vale. Scunthorpe have drew 1-1 with Peterborough United. Shrewsbury Town have lost 1-0 to Fleetwood Town. Swindon have drew 0-0 with Southend, and Walsall have lost 2-0 to Rochdale. In the Sky Bet League 2, Accrington Stanley have drew 2-2 with Hartlepool. Barnet have won 1-0 against Plymouth Argyle. Blackpool have lost 1-0 to Mansfield Town. Cambridge United have won 4-0 against Notts County. Carlisle United have lost 3-1 to Grimsby Town. Colchester United have won 2-0 against Cheltenham Town. Crawley Town have won 2-0 against Yeovil Town. Doncaster Rovers have won 1-0 against Stevenage. Exeter City have won 4-0 against Leyton Orient. Morecambe have drew 0-0 with Crewe Alexandra. Portsmouth have won 1-0 against Luton Town. And Wycombe Wanderers have won 2-1 against Newport County. Mkhitaryan had a nice cross there. Didn't work out for him. Now West Ham could go on the counter-attack if they can. Well, West Ham are now really going forward. Here's Dimitri Payet. Lanzini going for a shot. Nice save from David De Gea. A magnificent save. Now it's a corner for West Ham United. Payet coming in with the corner. Nice clearance, just about. Can Manchester United go on the counter-attack? They nearly had to, but no. Payet was a little bit fouled down, but referee will allow play to continue on. Now Manchester United on the counter-attack is Paul Pogba. Just been outdid by Mark Noble. Here's Ander Herrera. Here's Marcus Rojo. Here is Matteo Darmian. Mkhitaryan. And now Manchester United on the attack now. Here's Lingard. Could just keep it in. Antonio Valencia. Backed out a bit by West Ham. Here's Herrera. Here's Pogba. Manchester United just keeping the ball, trying to find a way through. Marcus Rojo. Try to get to Mkhitaryan. Now West Ham have the ball once again. Figuli nearly had it then, but now back to Manchester United with Michael Carrick. Jones to Valencia. Pogba. Who tries to find Mkhitaryan. Finds Ibrahimovic instead though. It's Carrick. Valencia. Lingard. Now West Ham have the ball back. Fuguli. West Ham can hopefully get forward if they can. Doesn't look like it. Damian thought they were going to go it, but no. No Veld. Is Payet. Here is Randolph. Jones. And now West Ham could be on the counter-attack. Here's Fuguli. Oh! And Fuguli has taken down Jones. Looks like it's going to be a free kick for Manchester United. Mike Dean trying to figure out what is going to happen. Oh, it's a straight red! It's a straight red! For Fuguli. Absolutely unbelievable. No way that was a red card. Let's have a look at this. But no, it's definitely not studs. It's definitely not studs up. Mike Dean, never a red card. A questionable decision by Mike Dean. Nevertheless, West Ham are down to 10 men. Still 0-0 at 15 minutes gone. That's an unbelievable decision from the ref. Now the West Ham fans don't look happy at all. Just to say the least. Mkhitaryan. No invite. Lingard takes down Kouyaté. Right from behind. Lingard tackles Kouyaté from behind. Should have been a yellow straight away, but from behind, it might be a red, but Yet again, another questionable decision from Mike Dean. "17 minutes gone, still 0-0. West Ham down to 10. Here's Pogba. Trying to squeeze through Carrick. Herrera finds Valencia. Cross again to Ibrahimovic. Doesn't work. Paul Pogba. Damian. And there's Herrera. Herrera crossing it in. Nice push away by Randolph. Here's Henrik Mkhitaryan. Out on the right. Crossing it in. Defender, but now here is Herrera once again. Damian once again. And caught this time by Randolph. And Herrera. Damian is Ibrahimovic now. And now West Ham got the ball back. Is Kouyaté. No, it is Lanzini. Is Nordveit. It was Phil Jones. The West Ham fans actually letting their frustration towards Phil Jones. It's actually Mike Dean they need to be booing at, not really Phil Jones, because Phil Jones didn't really do anything. Just got the ball away. But it doesn't matter now. It really doesn't matter now. Should have been a red card. It shouldn't have been a red card in the first place, but still, it doesn't matter now. Here is Mkhitaryan to Carrick, and here is Valencia. Back to Jones. Rojo. Pogba. Mkhitaryan. Pogba. You can find Lingard. Here's Pogba. Here's Mkhitaryan. Trying to find through him, but it's caught by Randolph. 21 minutes gone. Still 0-0. Pogba finds Carrick. Valencia. Mkhitaryan. Carrick. Justin Lingard finds Pogba. Trying to go to Ibrahimovic. A foul there from Rojo. Referee says no. Pogba. Carrick finds Darmian. You can find Lingard. Is going out for a throw in for Manchester United once again. Last touched Creswell. Darmian throws in to Rojo. Jones. Herrera finds Pogba. Goes back to Carrick, who can find back to Jones. .75% possession for Manchester United in the last 10 minutes compared to West Ham's 29%. And a foul by Carrick on Obiang. Here's Nordveit. And now Manchester United now on the attack now once again. Manchester United. Mkhitaryan. Here's Herrera. Pogba. Here's Lingard. Pogba. Here's Ibrahimovic. And it's just gone our way once again. Carrick. You can find Darmian. You could cross in and it's defended out. Pogba gives chase. Here's Rojo to Carrick. Back to Rojo. Carrick. Here's Darmian. Paul Pogba. is 4 attempts for West Ham, none for Manchester United so far. None of the shots, however, were on target. Is Antonio. Could be a shot on target right here. No. And it's a yellow card. Dimitri Payet has been given a yellow card. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, we are back. We are at least 15 minutes away from half time, or so it says. And a nice ball to Ibrahimovic, who could go for a shot, and nice save. Let's have a look at this goal decision. There was a goal decision earlier. It said no goal. We haven't really seen it. It was a nice square pass to Damian, saved by Randolph, which has actually been hit off the post by Lingard. Unfortunately, didn't go in properly. It nearly went over the line, but not properly over the line. Here's Payet. Nicely kicked out by Carrick. Foul by North Fight. Sends Mkhitaryan flying. Pogba. Now he's trying to head it away by Ogbonna. Valencia, who can find Rojo. He finds Pogba. Damian. Here's Mkhitaryan. Finds Pogba. Carrick. Finds Valencia. Here's Phil Jones. Some West Ham fans still booing Phil Jones for they think he was responsible for the sending off of Faguli, which of course is a still questionable decision by Mike Dean. Damian. Ibrahimovic. Back to Damian, who can actually go for, and is offside anyway. Phil Jones. Here's Damian. Mkhitaryan. Damian being fouled down, and here's the yellow card. Here's the yellow card for Matthew Damian. Who is Antonio. Here's Lanzini going for a shot, and nice save by David De Gea. I think it's safe to say that David De Gea is back. And there are three substitutions still just warming themselves up just to make sure. One of them, of course, we know is Fellaini. We already know that's Fellaini. The other one was, of course, Mata, and I believe it's Martial. Maybe Martial, I'm not too sure. Here's the corner from Payet. And it's a free kick from Manchester United straight away. Ball by West Ham. Phil Jones. 45 minutes has gone. And we are looking at how many minutes at a time? It's 2 minutes at a time. Obiang. Here's Manuel Lanzini. Finds Kouyaté. Jose Mourinho is actually standing naturally near the entrance, eager to get in. Offside just a bit. But it won't matter anyway. It's now going to be a free kick for Randolph. is going to be a free kick now for West Ham. Could be their chance to actually equalise it. We're past 2 minutes now. Payet going in. Handball says, but referee says no. Though it's Mike Dean says calling for the halftime whistle, and that is what it's going to be like. Halftime here at the London Stadium. Absolutely questionable first half for both teams. Can this all change in the second half? We will find out at a moment. But right now, it's halftime here at the London Stadium. West Ham United 0, Manchester United 0. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we are back for the second half of West Ham United versus Manchester United. It's been a completely dull first half, as though it hasn't really been able to make up a good half anyway for West Ham United either, because West Ham are down to 10 men following that controversial red card for Faguli, for Stefano Faguli following his tackle on Phil Jones. An absolutely awful decision by Mike Dean. And now there's going to be a substitution, hopefully, for Manchester United. Looks like, yeah, it's going to be a substitution for Manchester United. Juan Mata going to be coming on, but for who is it going to be coming on for? It's Matteo Darmian. That's Juan Mata is coming on for. Still 0-0 at this moment in time. Well, it's going to be because the second half just started. Here's Mata. And now Manchester United forward. Here's Mata. Crossing it in for Ibrahimovic. Doesn't work. Here's Valencia. Crossing it in for Pogba. Mata. Mkhitaryan going for a looping shot. Goes over. Ibrahimovic, no. Nice through ball for Ibrahimovic. The defence caught out unawares, but nevertheless, he didn't make it through. Here's one Mata. Here's one Mata. Antonio Valencia. Cross again. Pogba. Just defended out. Kouyate's going forward. There's a free kick for West Ham. Here comes the free kick. And Antonio heads it, but doesn't go in. A massive blow there. Maybe for West Ham. They're already down to 10. Yeah, the header didn't really go into him. Mkhitaryan to the cross of Ibrahimovic. Nope. Michael Carrick, Mata. Alright, Mkhitaryan. Antonio Valencia. And it's just defended out by Dimitri Payet. And Valencia still just going around Payet. It's a corner for Manchester United. But it's offside. Never mind. It is going to be substitution now for Manchester United. Marcus Rashford likely to be coming on, hopefully. He's been called back. There's one matter. Ibrahimovic going forward, but is being caught out once again. Zini. It's going to be a Manchester United substitution. I have confirmed that Rashford is coming on for Jesse Lingard. The second substitution for Manchester United this game. 57 minutes, still 0-0. Can Rashford come and get the goal that United were craving for? Here's Mata. Finds Rashford. Back to Mata. Here's Antonio. Pogba has been fouled. Here's Lanzini. Here's Lanzini. And a dreadful defending, but Dave's David De Gea with a magnificent save. The line wasn't even there for West Ham to actually go through. But David De Gea, unbelievable save. Close on save. And now it's gone, but now, by the way. The back four is literally non-virtual. Manchester United once again on the counter-attack West Ham just trying to get forward just now, but to no avail. Once again, we should remind you that Manchester United are currently on a 10-game currently unbeaten in their last 10. Here's Rashford. Yeah, just surveys that. Here's Mata! Manchester United lead! It had been coming! Manchester United once again. Oh, it's been a long time coming, but it has finally been broken. The deadlock finally been broken at the London Stadium, and it's United of Manchester that lead by 1-0. Unbelievable. Utterly unbelievable. It's Manchester's 4th Premier League goal this season. Of course, it's not going to be on the top score. The closest top score Manchester United have got to so far this season is the man that everyone deemed to be too old for the Premier League, and that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and of course he's proved them wrong. 2nd top scorer in the Premier League so far this season, as of New Year's Eve, really. Since then, a couple of games have been gone, and we don't know if he's going to get a goal. If he's going to get a goal, then he's going to get a goal. It's now going to be a substitution once again for Manchester United. Michael Carrick is coming. Chris Smalling is coming on for Heinrich Mkhitaryan. We're just having a look at the Juan Mata goal once again. Nice skills from Marcus Rashford just to get forward. He sends, I believe it's Creswell and Ogbonna away. Finds Mata absolutely unmarked in the middle of the box. Left-footed finesse. It's just past Randolph. Manchester United in front. It's Manchester United's first ever goal at the London Stadium in Stratford. And of course, looking at the table, Manchester United, of course, still remain in 6th position, but they are getting even more close to breaking forward. Remember, I will say this once again, they are currently unbeaten in their last 10. Here's Antonio Valencia, who could cross it in. Doesn't work. Here's Herrera. He can find Pogba. It goes for a shot and just misses. Just wide for Paul Pogba. Just looking at it again. Yeah, just misses the post. Manchester United still leading 1-0. Here's Mikel Antonio. Dimitri Payet is coming off. Andy Carroll is coming on. Strange decision? We'll find out soon. Throw in from Mikel Antonio, kept away. Here's Lanzini. Here's Antonio. And just cleared away once again from Manchester United. And there's Marcus Rashford trying to get away from away, but it's been back pass, nearly went into Ibrahimovic and work out for him. And now back and forth, still cleared. 20 minutes left on the clock. Manchester United still lead by 1-0. West Ham, of course, down to 10 men. Just a reminder that scoreline is back next weekend on Saturday the 7th of January for the FA Cup third round, which will have the Championship and Premier League teams going up against the ones who progressed from league, those who have progressed from league. Sorry, those who progressed from the second round. The first match played on earlier will be Manchester United versus Reading, and you will have updates from those on Twitter. And of course, the 3 o'clock kickoffs, of course, at that time as well. And then later on in the evening will be Preston North End versus Arsenal. So the scoreline will be on Avid Sports 3 on Saturday. Sorry, not Avid Sports 3, Avid Sports 2. Randolph clears away. Mikel Antonio. Here's Lanzini. Creswell lost his balance. It is now going to be a goal kick, Manchester United. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Just trying to defend it. Just a nice clearance from Bonner. Throw in for Manchester United. Antonio Valencia. Here is Marcus Rashford. Juan Mata. Try to get back to Rashford. No, it was Ibrahimovic, sorry. Ibrahimovic just trying to push away Reed. There to Zlatan once again. The Anthony Martial song being sang around. Here's Pogba! Annie! That just gone wide once again. Nice assist from Rashford. Just misses. You can see the frustration from Jose Mourinho. Bonnet. Foul down. It is a yellow card. For, I believe it's going to be Valencia. Yeah, it's going to be for Valencia. Valencia just missed it. Yeah. 15 minutes to go. Manchester United still leading by 1-0. The last away trip to West Ham for Manchester United, of course, they lost 3-2, which caused West Ham's last ever league match at Upton Park. Cresswell, and it just clears. Is Rashford just cleared? Is Valencia. Who can find Juan Mata? Here's Herrera. Here's Rojo. Finds Rashford. Herrera. And here's Ibrahimovic! Flag has stayed down, and the 2017 gets off to the perfect start for the big lad. Unbelievable. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He said that everyone said that he was going to be too old for the Premier League. So far, the flag has stayed down. Nonetheless, everyone thinks it's offside, but the refs certainly don't. The goal has been given nonetheless. Here's Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The Ibra's goal looks offside, but it doesn't matter now. The goal has stood, and well, Manchester United now lead by 2-0. Now West Ham hoping for an instant reply. Can they get it? Who knows? Lanzini. Antonio. 12 games so far for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. 12 goals in the last 12. Altogether, just double checking. So far in the 2016-2017 season, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has got 18 goals in all competitions. And people say he's too old. Manuel Lanzini. Pogba's been fouled then from Ogbiang. Kouyaté has been, of course, taken off for Edmilson Fernandez. Manchester United looking to hoping to keep the ball now. Herrera and Randolph just saves it. Carrick. Looks like it's going to be a quiet performance now for Manchester United now for the last 5 or so minutes. Manuel Lanzini. Valencia, and Rojo just clears it. Here's Pogba. Rashford could find a way through now if he can. Ibrahimovic back to Rashford. And to Herrera. You can find Carrick back to Herrera. Rashford. Ibrahimovic. Is Pogba still going forward? No. It's going to be Manuel Lanzini to come off for Andre Ayew to come on. The former Swansea man. Ibrahimovic, and it's blocked. Criswell nicely taking it away. Randolph back to back to Randolph. A yellow card. Just about for Not fight. It's 3 minutes out of time here for the game. One matter. Only 30 seconds remaining. Here is Marcus Rashford. It's first full time here. Full time here at the London Stadium. Another brilliant 3 points from Manchester United. Although, albeit after a controversial first half, it all came to light in the second half. And do they need it? The start off to 2017 couldn't be even more brighter. For West Ham, it is a matter of doom and gloom, unfortunately. It's full time at the London Stadium. West Ham United 0, Manchester United 2. And that should be that. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Ron Square, and we will see you next weekend for Scoreline. Until then, ta-ta. Enjoy Avid Sports Live on any of these devices. On the go, full broadcasts are available on YouTube, and don't forget to hit subscribe to make sure you don't miss out in the future.